I'm not quite sure if you're purposely being obtuse or you just don't know any better. And that's not meant to be an insult. Genuinely unsure. But the qualm is not with the firing of appointees from previous administrations. You are absolutely correct. That happens and is supposed to happen. You're supposed to try to get people in office who you feel align with your agenda. However, what is unique here is it's not about an agenda alignment. It's about whatever thoughts I have in my head alignment. In other words, she wasn't fired because, she overstayed her welcome and, this is something that was building up. It was literally on the day that the numbers were released because he didn't like what the analytics reflected. That should concern you because it should make you question any information that is distributed to you when you know that people who show the actual numbers have to be worried about their overall job security. So this isn't about job performance. It's kind of like his issue with Jerome Powell. Not something that Jerome Powell's actually doing. It's something that he sees in his mind that knocking off 2-3 points is going to lead to X. So he doesn't care about the quantitative methods that they use to determine when to lower or raise the rates. It's all about his own self-gratification, his own self-fulfillment. It's not for your good. It's not for my good. It is for his own ego boost. So he did not fire her for good reason or under the same guidelines or decorum that previous administrations typically follow. So yes, every president comes in and lets people go. It is normal, but you have to be suspicious of the timing and the way in the explanation for the firing. You have to ask yourself, how is everything a fraud and how is he perpetually a victim? Because he said he fired her because the numbers are fraudulent. He thinks that she was conspiring against him. And then he made up an example to draw a comparison where there were numbers that were adjusted up during the election cycle. But in actuality, there were numbers in August that were adjusted down. And you can go back and look at the BLS numbers and see there were several times that job numbers report did not meet the expectations. Was that her back then working against the Democrats? You have to scrutinize. You have to ask questions. You have to be objective and not just say, "Oh." Have some patience and look into the facts of the matter, and maybe you'll realize that this is specifically different than the normalcy of administrations replacing members of the government. Have a good day.